all these guys that don't even support any, don't even, they just say that, oh, well, you say Obama's a Nazi, commie, fascist.
Yeah, doesn't that piss you off? Your country's been infiltrated.
Yes.
And it's been being infiltrated for decades.
Yes, exactly. I don't understand why you guys are still drinking the Kool-Aid from the mainstream
Do you not
media.
realize that your rights are being taken away? Are you going to... Our founding fathers fought against the British for these rights.
Yeah.
And you're going to sit there and
just piss
be a
him away.
snide little smartass who lives in his mom's basement.
Oh, man.
Maybe you don't live in your mom's basement. Maybe you have your own basement.
Yeah, maybe you have your own
Good
basement.
for you. Good for you.
And you're down there while your wife is cooking dinner, and she wants a little action from you, but you're so hooked on your adult porn and watching this show.
Only 7 more hours of World of Warcraft, honey.
Yeah, I'll be up in a little bit. I got to finish playing Halo on my Xbox 360 when I should have been out looking for a job today. Oh, yeah, that's right. I sell shit on eBay. That's how I make my living.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably one of those guys, right?
You can make a good living doing that.
Yeah.
And I knew one guy who made a decent living.
Yeah.
In Lakewood, actually. Here in Lakewood, Colorado.
Yeah.
He had a shop, but as soon as the economy started taking a turn for the worse.
Yeah.
It was about 2005 or 2006. He just tanked. When gas prices went up.
Yeah.
He tanked.
Oh, yeah.
And he had to close his shop up. He actually had a shop, a commercial space that he rented. And so did half the other shops in that area. And they were things ranging from, there was a music store that sold new and whatever, video games, all that kind of crap, movies, music, kind of a secondhand deal.
Was that cheapo discs place that was?
It was a place called Cool Stuff, and I think they relocated and then they went out of business. Like a year later after, because all their customer base was on one side of town. Then they moved to a cheaper building.
Yeah.
In Denver, and nobody knew where they went. Nobody cared to drive that far. They could just go to Walmart and get it for $1 more, and it was brand new. So.
It's like nowadays everybody's doing the Xbox, or not the Xbox, but the Netflix and the MP3 downloads and streaming.
$8 a month.
Yeah, that's a killer deal, man. And then
you remember the days of Blockbuster Video and. Going in there, renting a movie for $4 or $5, and then you just got to be back 2 days later or the next day sometime.
And if you were late, they would charge you $2. That's why they're out of business, by the way, because of business practices like that.
Hey, there's still one on 58th.
Oh, wow.
In Arvada.
Man.
I was surprised they're still in business.
Yeah, but, it's kind of interesting that we talk about that stuff because, I mean, if it was 10 years ago, we couldn't even do a show like this.
Oh, no.
There's no way. And the government, of course, wants to restrict the internet, so you can't do shows like this, and you can't make any money.
Well, this might be the last day of the internet as we know it.
Yeah, supposedly some hacks want to destroy the internet.
There was a cyber terrorism warning.
Yeah.
About that, March 8th.
Yeah, March 8th.
Internet crash.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
If we're on here tomorrow.
Yeah, if we're on here tomorrow, then...
Irking Uncle Jay.
Yeah, irking Uncle Jay and
we love you, Uncle Jay.
Yeah, we do.
Even if you do piss us off.
We're just flipping you some shit, man. That's all.
But we need a real point to...
Yeah, man. Just give us something, man.
I mean, what are you? Are you a Romney guy? Or are you just another old blamer hack?
Yeah, are you for Romney, a blamer?
Because I don't,
no, my guess is he's probably a Ron Paul guy because he says that he's a
what do you think about Rand Paul running for vice president with Romney? Or do you know who Rand Paul is?
That's his son, isn't
it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised I knew that. Being an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
And a moron.
Yeah, exactly. And It's kind of like it's like, how did we know about this whole Israeli thing too? Oh, well, we're probably just getting it from the propaganda that we find on the internet, right?
Yeah.
No, no, it's called this. This has actually been written and prophesied in the Bible. And one of the biggest wars is going to be fought right there.
World War III.
World War III.
Actually, I'm of the opinion that World War III,
yeah,
that the Cold War was really World War III.
I think so. I think this is going to be.
With all the proxy wars that were
Oh yeah, with
fought.
yeah, in Indochina.
Now, when you say proxy war, it sounds kind of meaningless, but there were real people who fought and died.
yeah,
There was one in Greece, a civil war in Greece in 1945, 1946. Do you know anything about that, Uncle Jay?
probably not.
I'm sure you've heard of Korea.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've heard of the Vietnam War.
Oh yeah, and the one in Cambodia.
There were uprisings
the
in Poland.
Yeah, in Cambodia with the Khmer Rouge and that schmuckball, Pol Pot, who murdered what was it? Something like 60 million people because they had eyeglasses on and they were educated, or they didn't want to give up their homes to the commie vermin street rats. That's what he did. He just rounded them up and shot them. So.
I wonder if Uncle Jay will be in one of those re-education camps.
Oh yeah, definitely, because he's a fiscal conservative libertarian, right? That doesn't fit into the whole Oblamer equation.
He's a liberal miser. That's all.
Hey, we're just flipping you shit, buddy. You know.
Yeah, he is.
Flipping us.
He's trying to incite a riot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So. Send them on down.
Yes, we're here.
We want to hear from you.
Yeah, exactly. So all of you vermin out there in the gutters, you want to try to get something of mine, come into this neighborhood. It'll last about, well, I don't know.
So otherwise, go back to your progressive jazz and die in a hole.
Yes.
If you don't like that.
Yes, with your clave.
You got your opinion, we have ours. And
Yep.
I think he's said this numerous times. This is an opinion show.
Yes. So you may totally hate and disagree with us, or you may disagree with like 20% of what we have to say and agree with 80%. Of course, no one would ever admit to that because they're hacks or whatever. Hacken Sie Deutschen. So, man, it's just one of those days, man. It's kind of a gloomy Wednesday, isn't it?
We work for a living.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And what we do is...
we do furniture stuff.
It's kind of pseudo-carpentry.
Pseudo-carpentry. Yeah, we're bench crafters, if that means
Bench
anything.
crafter.
Yes.
We do restoration.
Yes.
So basically what we do is we take a piece of crap.
Yeah, we're turd polishers.
Restoration is not turd polishing.
Sorry.
If you saw the piece we were working on
Yeah.
today, it's not a piece. It's an antique.
Yes.
It's a lovely piece of furniture.
Actually, it is, yes.
It's a buffet.
Yep.
And that's the kind of thing, you know, some people like to call them soivas, this, that.
The other thing.
But it's a full-size buffet, backsplash, no mirror. It's over 100 years old, so therefore it's qualified as an antique.
Yes.
We restored it. It was in a fire.
Yeah.
So, and it's great.
And
looks great.
It looks brand new. I mean, it really does. I mean, it took us, you know, about a week to get it done, but, you know, that's how long it takes sometimes with these
Was it a
things.
week?
Yeah, because we started on it. I stripped it on Friday.
Well, it's Wednesday today, and we're done.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
That's not even a week, man.
2 to 3 days.
Yeah, so 2 days, 8. Think about that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was 48 hours of labor on
Yes.
that, basically, because you were here by yourself 2 days on it.
Yeah.
Stripping and
doing the
finishing
prep
that,
work.
detailing it
Yeah.
out and staining it.
Yeah.
And then we were working on other things in between, some chairs and all that.
Yeah.
So you got to keep in mind you are dealing with two individuals who work with their hands,
Yes.
and they're skilled workers,
Yes.
not mindless drones who sit behind a desk and hit buttons all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, we can do that too.
I'm working like a dog.
Yeah. Yes.
Have you ever heard, this makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard office workers complain about working hard?
Oh yeah, I
I don't know
have.
about you, but let's switch topics for a second because
Yeah.
that makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's comedy in itself.
And then, have you noticed how how Hollywood and all the TV stations they kind of glorify these office workers? You got a show called The Office, where it's like, oh man, that's all so serious. And who's the guy in there? The guy that was Evan Almighty or whatever.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. Yeah, he's so funny. He just acts like a dimwit. And people think it's funny, but I think
he's a dimwit in real life.
I don't
honestly.
think he's talented whatsoever.
No, he's a no talent.
It's kind of a dry approach. Sometimes he's funny, but these guys.
I think it's Seth Rogen.
I've heard real life. This is real life.
Yeah.
I've heard guys that work in office buildings like this, office managers.
Yes. I'm head of sales.
They have to use their brain. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
They do have to think a little bit.
Yeah.
But you don't really have to have any talent. I mean, unless you're a PR guy,
yeah,
you're not talented. The PR guys are talented, in my opinion, because they have to be good with. They got to know how to speak for one.
Yeah.
And they have to know how to talk to people and sell a job.
Yeah.
They need to know the points to a sale.
Yes.
And they need to know how to deal with their workforce.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know.
But then the rest of the guys, I mean, they're just doing mindless zombie crap.
Yep. They're sitting there.
Any monkey could be trained to do.
They're doing
even
data
Uncle Jay
entry.
could do these kind of things.
He probably does. He probably does data entry for a living. I wouldn't be surprised, if he's watching this
From
show.
home?
Yeah, he's one of these work from home guys. I wouldn't be surprised.
How's that working out for you? Oh, good, I hope.
I hope. Yeah, I hope you're blessed, man. I hope you're blessed and, God gives you some blessings, and I hope you believe in God.
And if not, you can crawl under a rock and die.
Well, that was kind of harsh, man.
Sorry.
No, if all you have to do is.
That's what they think about. I mean, that's.
They think of that about us Christians.
They want to put us all to death.
They want to put us to death because we believe in something other than their system and their way of doing things. Yeah. We're a threat to them.
Even though, if it wasn't for Christians, this country would have fallen on its ass decades ago.
Well, more like centuries ago. We wouldn't have lasted through the Revolutionary War. If it wasn't for faith-minded people.
Probably not.
We would still be Old English,
I'll bet you Uncle Jay goes to a Baptist church. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Bible.
Oh,
There's no spirit and truth in those.
Or the Starbucks Baptists, the ones that...
Could be a Starbucks Baptist. I'm guessing he's either a Catholic or a Lutheran or a Starbucks Baptist.
Yeah, one of those,
Libertarian.
Image
is everything, Uncle Jay.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's why he doesn't have a picture of himself on there. He doesn't want us to know what he looks like.
Doesn't want us to see the gaps in his teeth and...
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't have any teeth.
Yeah, it could be. You're putting your wooden teeth in her. You like George Washington, man? Maybe. I don't know.
See, look, I still got some teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't been all knocked out yet. I knocked a couple of them out. But I managed to put them back in.
Yeah.
Went to the dentist in time.
I can fix that for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hold still, yo. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we're all better.
Yes, so we're going to take a quick break here, and we will be right back.
Sorry, you got Dave so riled up. I had to take some shots at you, Uncle Jay. Next show, I promise I won't even mention you.
Yeah, we had to.
Unless you bring up a valid point.
If you bring up a valid point, then yes, we'll be happy to discuss it.
Bring something to the table. Don't be a schmuck.
Yeah.
Bring something to the table. Something we can use. Make us look like idiots.
Yes.
Expose us for the frauds, the morons, and the unintellect that we are.
Yes.
And we would love it very much.
We'll be back after these important messages. I don't know if they're important or not, but we'll see.